until the job gets done. Can everybody just type that right now? Just do it. At the end of the day, just do that. And I'm saying for anybody, commit to that video right there and hear that in your mind. Go to sleep with it and just do it. Just do it. And you can get your freedom back. You can get your freedom back. You can earn your six-figure income. You can be happy. You can be healthy if you just do it. Anybody agree with that on the day? With that being said, man, my name is Kemp Satchel, better known as Mr. Motivator, and I am super excited. Hopefully each and every one of you can hear me well. And we have some exciting information that I want to share with you today that I am always so committed to. I just want everybody to make sure you got something to write with. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to train you. Are you with that? I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to train you. I'm choppy. All right, let's get it right. Let me make sure I can get it right. Hold on. Oh, no wonder. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Is that better? I changed everything up. We should have some really good right here. Yours is choppy also. Are we better? We good? I had to make sure that everybody's hearing me. Okay, everybody good? All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm committed. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to make sure that everybody has a notebook. Write down these copious notes. Everybody know today is August the 27th. We are getting ready to go into the promotion is almost over on the 31st, which is a Wednesday. And I'm just going to say, yep, Wednesday. It may be Tuesday, but you want to go ahead on and take advantage of the promotion at $79 and $99. Are you with me? Take advantage of the $79 and the $99 simply because the price, if I'm not mistaken, this is what's out there in the grapevine. This is what I've heard. Who knows what it might be, but the 79 is going to be 149, and the 99 is going to 199. All right, so you want to take advantage of this great promotion today. Did everybody hear that? We're going from 79 to 149, 149 to 199. All right, so you definitely, for those that you may have talked to, people you might have talked to before, and they will have to pay the $50 tuition, which would be $249 altogether. But we're going back to where we're supposed to be, because how many of y'all know $79 is just way too cheap for a business, right? And when you have $79, folks, you're going to continue to attract $79 folks. Am I making sense? When you look at all that's happening and that's taking place, they're going to put something in place to the point that you bring value to the company. You don't want to look like the cheapest guy. Who wants the cheapest thing on the shelf? I don't think none of us want the cheapest thing on the shelf, right? I get a little skeptical if I see cheap stuff. So I'm going to probably go with the middle brand or the top brand. I ain't going with the cheap. Anybody want to excel the 4,000? Look, I'm just saying. So when you start thinking, think about that. Understand that. Also, you want to go ahead on and make sure that your team knows. I need everybody to do me a favor real quick and say training has started, and on the Facebook, put training has started, and I'm gonna stop right here and put training has started on our Facebook, and I want you to just type www.theteamwebinar.com. Could everybody do that for me right now? Because right now this is really sad. There's 35 people in this room on a Saturday where training is being conducted by your National Diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for a organization. This is PO. Do you follow what I'm saying? So if we can go to Facebook, out on the Creators of Wealth, and type training has started, or send out a text to all of your people right now and just say, listen, jump on the training call. It is started. That's just the lead. I'm asking everybody to do that. I'm actually going to do it. So I'm going to just stop the recording for 1 minute. And no, I'm not going to stop it, but we're going to go out there and do that. I think this is going to be worth it. All right, everybody, and I should see it. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Deidre. I can see all of those that has done it because I get the notification. So I'm thanking those that are team players who have done that. I'm going out there and do it myself. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Jamal Stevens. Make sure you type the website, www.theteamwebinar. That way, individuals can actually get on. All right. Okay, good. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone. All right. I'm going to get right into this because at the end of the day, this is so important. How many of you have a job that if they were actually to say that there's a training, that you would not want the training? How many of us want the training to the point that we can learn our business, right? What if they didn't train you in anything on your job? How successful would we be? At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we must stress to our team members when we are signing them up the importance of training. Am I making sense? When you look at this, I want to make sure that everybody wins. So what happens is I believe the communication has breaks down at the end of the day. So it really comes to, if I bring you on, if I'm your personal coach, literally sending out a text. So I'm going to suggest this, and I'm going to suggest it to everybody. In fact, I'm going to do it myself. Each one of you, all of your personals, all of the people that you bring on personally, I want you to start putting them in a team box and holding each other accountable for this training. Does that make sense? So on Facebook with the technology, or you can have a box that you set up on your phone for your team. I'm just talking about your team. I ain't talking about everybody in your downline. I'm talking people that you have personally introduced to the business. Put everybody in that group and send out that message on Saturday. That holds people accountable, and I guarantee you will make a difference with the numbers that's in the room. Would y'all agree with that? So we want to make sure, I do realize as well that the summer is coming. I mean, is the summer almost just about over? Oh, really, people are going back to school, so people are going on vacations last minute. Some people are getting ready for the holidays. But if you want your team to win, it is important that we do what? We stay in communication. I do my best to put it all in the Facebook group, but I also try to send it out to the back office and through the autoresponder. So I don't know, I'm not sure if I was able to do that this morning, but I mean, last night, but we're going to do that more mindful. We're going to be more mindful of that. Also, you might have seen where I have a tracker that we have put on Facebook as well, that you want to make sure that you put this tracker so you know what the schedule is for the week. So I'm going to start putting that out there so that we know what the schedule is for the week. Everybody know Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are nights of the webinar. How important is it that we all get in unison with these webinars? Is there anybody that has ever used the web? Is there anybody that has ever used the webinar? Anybody in this room ever used the webinar? If you've used the webinar, give one. Give me a one if you have used the webinar. Okay. Okay. So with that being said, if you invited a guest to the webinar, and you were the only one, you and your guest were the only one that went to that webinar, and then your presenter, how effective do you think that webinar would be? How effective do you think that webinar would be? It would not be very effective at all. Are y'all following what I'm saying? When you're networking, right, just because you don't have someone on the webinar does not mean that guess what? You don't support the webinar. Does that make sense? It's 3 days out of a 7-day week. So I believe when we start talking about building, when you have a guest on there, wouldn't you people in that room to support your webinar with your guest? Then that has to go both ways. Are you fine? It's what you give is what you receive. Now, I'm not saying that everybody in here, you have to be on it 3 days a week, but I am saying when you can be on that webinar, be on the webinar. That way it will help them. Now, let's ask this. If you were presenting on the webinar and there was one person in the webinar and you had that person literally presenting, how do you think that works for the presenter when there's only one person in that room? How you think it works on his esteem? Do you follow what I'm saying? Those are events. Those are events. People need people. You follow what I'm saying? Now, is there anybody that has ever played on sports? Any sports people? Anybody that have ever played on sports? Any athletes in here, right? Okay. Does home field advantage have an advantage over playing away from home? Why? Because of who? The people in the crowd, the support. Thank you very much. So I'm really trying to help with the etiquette here of how we can become more effective so that way when you do have a guest, do you realize what the guests buy into, ladies and gentlemen? Do you want to know what they buy into? They buy into the team, the camaraderie, the togetherness, working together, the team effort. And guess what? It's literally 1,500 of us on this team. I have over 3,000 people, and it's 43 people in the business, like really. And I'm not, I don't want you to think that I'm just hammering this, but I'm really trying to help you with how else are your people going to get trained at the end of the day? How else? So that's where it happens at. It's like when you have that, what's the key factor to network marketing is energy. Taking your team from event to event. So if you're not a giver, you probably won't attract, you see what I'm saying? So the more that we learn to give to, and if nothing else, when you're in the room, team etiquette, does that work the same way for your weekly meetings, ladies and gentlemen? Does it work the same? I'm going a whole different direction. I don't know why. But does that work the same thing for your teammate? Exactly. When you have a guest and you go to that team meeting, listen, where is the party at? When we go to that party, we want to bring the energy. Do you want to walk into a party and there's 2 or 3 people sitting in the room? The music is like, dun, 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 dun. No. Right? So when you get to those conventions, you see, who's been to a convention? Anybody been to how many of you have been to an actual convention that a company gives, right? Is the energy off the hook right there, ladies and gentlemen? Is it off the hook? Absolutely off the chart. Does that have anything to do with people wanting to be a part of something? So when I start talking about team etiquette, it's not about, me. It's not about you. It's about us and forming the unity so that we can be more effective in building our business and helping each and every, because see, if you are supporting, are you helping somebody else to win? If you're a supporter, are you helping somebody else to win? Yes, you are. If you are a participator, are you helping someone else to win? Those who participate. So now, if we're bringing guests and you're participating, imagine what we can do. Like, for instance, on Monday, we are going to have, Monday, Tuesday, and I believe in Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. We are going to have some explosive webinars on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Now, there's 45 people in here. See what we do when we can come together. But at the end of the day, if each one of us bring one guest to the meeting, to that event, that webinar on Monday, we will have close to 100 people in the room. Is that a good event, ladies and gentlemen? Is that like a good event? Yes, all day. Now, I want everybody at the same time, I want everybody to just type yes. Just everybody type yes. Everybody type yes. Just keep typing yes. Yes. Do y'all see how that creates a synergy? Just, all right. And look, we didn't even do that one in caps, did we? We didn't even do that in caps. What if we did it in caps? Yes, woo, yeah, boom, bam. Does that make a difference? Yes. Period. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, see how we participate. Now, for those that's typing yes, does it feel better to participate or just sit there and listen to me? Does it, or just listen to me? No. If you're just saying yes, you're participating. Am I making sense? And I'm really helping the energy here as far as the training is concerned. When you participate, you're feeling like you're more of a part of something. Does that make sense? Now, if you participate, will you get more of it? Will you get more out of your opportunity? Y'all follow what I'm saying? See, when you just sit there, man, even though you're not in the room, now I know sometimes you're writing and things, but when you participate, you'll get more from it. Hopefully, I'm making sense to somebody on today. All right, we good? So I wanted to get that cleared up. Somebody, exactly, get engaged in what we're doing. Don't just sit here, participate. and your business will give you a whole lot more back to you. Why? Because you're participating. I ain't saying take the lead, but I am saying become more of a participator. So when you hear that there's events, now on Wednesday, some of you may have been here on, some of you may not have. We have started doing smile and dialing calls. Smile and dial calls. For those that don't know what smiling and dialing is, it's where I am sitting on the phone teaching and training you how to talk to leads, how to create leads, and literally how to have people on the webinar every single day. How many of you want to have somebody in front of the information every single day? Now, I'm not just telling you what to do. I'm here to show you what to do. Why? Because that's what I would like for you to do. Am I making sense? I'm not that kind of leader that you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. That's not what I do. What I do is I lead from the front, and then when people say, Kemp, what are you doing? I'm going to tell you what I'm doing to actually get you the same results that I have. Because I want all of you to have a ring. You see that ring? That's $100,000 a year ring. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, what if all of us was making $100 every single month? So let me find out what somebody is doing. This is where I'm at. So I'm going to say, I'm going to do it so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm not that person. I'm just, listen, I'm building to get to the million. You might be building to get to your 1,000, to get to your 2,000. That's just it. So let me find out what this person is doing so that we can get it. So every Wednesday now, I'm doing this call because I want you to see. Now, for those that were here on Wednesday, could I not have had 4 people on that webinar that day on Wednesday? See, when I say 3 to 4, watch this, 3 to 4 people on the webinar, guess what? How long did it take me to have 4 people on the webinar that day? How long did it take me for those was there? How long did it take me to have 4 people in front of the information? Less than 1 hour. Less than 1 hour. How many of you could commit at least 2 hours a day to your business activity? I'm not talking about reading and all of that stuff, but 2 hours, like just 2 hours out of your day, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 days a week. All the other part is stuff coming in, so now you'll have the people too. Would you be committed to that every day? Your hour to 2 to build your business. That's what we're teaching on Wednesdays. So guess what? You're more than welcome to get to those calls every Wednesday. I'm committed every Wednesday at 7 o'clock so that you can learn how to do this business an hour or 2 a day. That's it. An hour or 2 a day. I think would you be committed to that? That's what does it comes with what? Commitment. So that means I got to be committed, right? Am I making sense? If I'm committed to it, then guess what? You can. And guess what? I'm giving people those people. I'm not even using them. I'm giving the leads away. So that's another benefit of being on the call. You're going to get free leads just for being on the call. Why? Because we're teaching you. And if I'm teaching you, I'm trusting in my training that you can handle those leads. Now, I don't know how much more I can bring to you, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're doing here. So with that being said, this is a magazine that just went out in August, ladies and gentlemen. Did y'all hear about this one? Can everybody see this on the screen? It says the U economy. Anybody familiar with that? The U economy. Anybody know what that is? Anybody know what the U economy is? No, never heard of it. Okay. The U economy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to the supermarket today, who a lot of times, how many cashiers do they have? They have a very few. And what do they have of? They're having more of self checkout. Self checkout. So who's checking out your stuff? You. Right? Okay. When you look, you follow what I'm saying? So when you start looking at things of the U economy, more things people are joining that they're taking their economy. Who? You're taking your economy into your own hands now. TaskRabbit, as you can see, some of these names. Anybody ever heard of Uber? You have more people driving for Uber, right? Sidecar, Skillshare. Anybody look at Fiverr, right? These are where you have freelancers, right? People are starting to learn how to generate their own income. Am I making sense? Like, for instance, Fiverr. How much does it cost to have a landing capture page done on Fiverr? How much does it cost? $5. So now, could I have a website that I offer and I'll say I'll have a website design for you, $99? Would that, like, for a landing capture page, right? I'll say I'll have it, and then I'll hire Fiverr to do the page, charge you $99. It costs me $5 to $10. Are you following what I'm saying? See, you're going to listen to where I'm at right now in a hot second. See, this is how people think in business. Oh, I'll put a website together for you, but then I'll have Fiverr do the website with all. I want you to type all the ideas of what you want. I'll send it over to Fiverr. Bam! Fiverr does it. Boom! Here's your product, Tracy. Tracy loves the product. Does she know where I got it done at, ladies and gentlemen? No. She's just impressed with, guess what? That's beautiful. And what will Tracy normally do when somebody looks at her page and says, man, how did you get that page done so quickly? And, oh, I have this service named Kemp Satchel Enterprises, and they did my page for me. But who really did it? Fiverr. Anybody looking at that right now? Anybody understand it? It's just like your dry cleaning business. I'm trying to teach you how to think like a boss and stop settling for chump change. Are y'all with me? Everybody with that? And that's $99 is cheap for a website. You want to do a website? Websites could cost you $400-500. But I'm trying to help you to think. This is what they call the U economy. People are taking it into their own hands now, to the point that network marketing businesses are growing at leaps and bounds. Why? Because people are using these resources to build their company. Listen to what I just said. I'm using Paycation to market my travel. Am I making sense? I have my own company, but I contract Paycation for my travel side of my business. So in this household, when you look at it, Lynn offers what? She offers the travel side. She has learned that she's constantly learning the travel side. We just contract Paycations. We contract them so that we can offer a product. Are y'all following? See, I'm trying to help y'all really understand. See, Kemp Satchel is never going to quit on his business. Do y'all follow what I'm saying? Listen, Paycations Extreme It's just a contract. Stop saying you work for vacation, because that's where some of you are getting tripped up at. You're getting tripped up, and now you're quitting stuff, and now you're going here, and now you're doing this, and you're doing that. Listen, first of all, I love the prices that I'm able to get my travel for. I love going to Punta Cana for $249. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do that the rest of my life. Anybody with me? Are y'all following the road that I'm on right now? So when you look at people coming to me and saying, well, Kim, look at this company, look at this company, I don't need to look at no company. I already have a company. I already have a financial resource. I'm hoping I'm helping somebody with this today. Because, see, people are going to call you. You should join this. You should join this. I did not get in business to join this after this, after this, after this. See, some of you are, oh, it looks better. It looks greener over here. It looks greener over here. You want to know what makes it look greener? Anybody want to type it? What makes it greener? Thank you, Sharon. You become greener, your business becomes greener. You work on yourself, your business will work and literally continue to compensate. I don't understand why there's stuff that's going on. People say, you need to get over here. Are they doing this? Are they doing that? They not doing this. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. It don't matter what company you go to. There is going to always be changes made in the process. That's what makes it a company. I don't know no company that don't make changes. I mean, really, listen. Tracy is a business owner. She owns a franchise. Correct, Tracy Hargrove? She owns a franchise. Now, she has to stay competitive to the marketplace. See, I'm talking to business owners now. Is she ever going to quit her business? That's their business. That's Hargrove Enterprises. No, but listen, her business has to stay competitive. So there's things that she might see today and say, you know what, honey, we need to make a few changes here and make a difference so that we can increase our profit margin. Let me ask y'all something. Are jobs making a change in their compensation plan? Like these jobs, do they make adjustments? Do they make adjustments? Yeah. Some of y'all, right, you want to know how they make adjustments on the job? Because I always tell people, if you want your check to stay the same, just go get a job. It'll stay the same for you. It might go down, but, it'll stay the same. But listen to me. How do they change their compensation plan? They fire people. Anybody ever had a point where they fire somebody and you winded up that person's work? They lay people off. Is that an adjustment? Yeah, there's adjustment. Well, we're having a what? We're having a layoff, right? Wage freeze. They do that too. Some people never got for a couple of weeks. They do that? Oh, we're not. Oh, I can say this. Vacations never stops that. That comes in every week. All right. So I want y'all to really get this on today. As we're talking about the you factor in being in a business, this is whose business? Your business. All you're doing is contracting vacations or extreme to what? Share resources that gives you the opportunity to do what? Capitalize. Go into profit mode. Am I making sense? So if I can actually sign up and get in a business at this point for $99, and now I have access to a $8 trillion industry that I can benefit from, that I can now increase my finances. Am I making sense? Wow. The first week, ladies and gentlemen, that I got in this business, I'm not saying this is going to happen for everybody. The very first week I got into this business, I had a young lady offer me to do a trip for her church. I sent the lady the flyer. She put the flyer on the wall. 104 people went on a cruise. Ladies and gentlemen, that was over $100,000 generated for Carnival, and Camp Satchel got 15. I mean, what $12,500 from a $99 investment. I mean, like, listen to what I'm saying. In the very first month, in our first month, 30 days, we had 81 people join the network because Paycations was offering an 8-day cruise for $243. Wait, listen. 81 people came into the network. That was 81 people, first of all, who we gave an opportunity to take a cruise. Do you know how many people in that 81 people never been outside the country before? This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing for families. There's people who's never had a passport but Paycations, and I really want y'all to understand what you are sitting on. Is any of this making sense? Now, here's a person, Lynn. They actually lay her off. You're out of a job. She comes into this business. She's been in the business now going on 2.5 years. She's learned the industry first. And every time I seek her right now, she's got somebody she's booking a cruise from, and she's staying at home doing. Because some of these single parents that's at home right now not making any income do exactly what she did. And the key thing here is, ladies and gentlemen, I have the opportunity to teach each one of them how to do the same thing. And now be able to have extra income to put away for retirement, put away for the kids, help the kids do the college tuition. Am I making any kind of sense right now, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm asking you right now, learn your business. Nothing is stopping you from getting certified with this. And I promise you, listen, the more you learn about your business, the more you're going to earn from your business. Yes? That's why we say, don't quit your job. Stay on your job until you learn enough that your income has now gone past what your job's giving you. So now you can go from full-time to part-time on your job. And then eventually, if you like myself, I just want to do it full-time. I just want to work from home full-time. Transition. Are you committed to the transition? That's it. Are you committed to being dependent to becoming independent? Am I making sense? Now, I didn't even go to I have 23 other slides that I have on this daggone PowerPoint. And it took me that long to spend on this one slide. Why? The 9 to 5 is over. Are you following what I'm saying? It used to work. It used to work. That's because human beings were were needed. You are being replaced with technology that is more effective. If you had a business that you could replace a human being with technology, would you do it to give yourself a better profit margin? Absolutely. So what makes you think you're not replaceable? Am I making sense, ladies and gentlemen? Really? I hope so. All right. It says, take control of your time, happiness, and money with our complete guide. That's a magazine success that I actually have coming to me. And I just wanted to share that today. All right. So on next week, we will get into the actual presentation of all of this. All right. We're going to talk about the leaders. All right. How many leaders do we have in this room? I believe every last one of you are a leader in some form or fashion. And the better you lead, the more income that will follow you. In fact, it will chase you down. Do y'all agree? Would y'all agree with that? So we're going to really get into the meat, the bones, and the potatoes on this, because I don't into it now because I don't want to go past the 12 o'clock. I know some of you have things scheduled to do. I want to thank you for coming out on today. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. I'm going to show you the last slide of this one. I'm going to show y'all the last slide, which it should have been the first. Commitment. Be committed. Be committed. Be committed. I'm committed to you. Be committed to us. You committed to us, you're going to win. I don't care. Every company out there looks good. Ladies and gentlemen, the company is only as good as you. Be committed building you, and I guarantee you your company will conform to you. Am I making sense? Every morning I do a personal development call at 9 o'clock. Every morning. Guess what? How many of you want to be a national diamond in this room? I'm just where I'm at right now. How many of us would love to be a national diamond, right? Generating 100,000 plus a year, right? Working home. So listen, if you hear I'm doing something, you want to be there. If I'm doing it for me, then it's important that you do it for you. There ain't no options in that. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Follow the people that have your results and follow them. If I don't have the results, don't follow me. But if I have your results, follow what I'm doing. I do that call every single morning at 9 o'clock where you have the opportunity to grow you. It's not about me. I'm there to grow me. So you got to be there to grow who? You. Why? Because we are going into a what? You economy. So it's important that you are the best you that you could be. In fact, work harder on you than you work on your job or your business, and see if your business don't take over your job. That's good right there. Did y'all hear what I just said? Can somebody repeat that? Work harder on you than you work on your job or your business. And if you hard work, commit to building you, I guarantee you your business will build so that you can get rid of your job. You don't have to be dependent on them no more. Am I making sense? Why? I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness. I know some of you want your time freedom. I know some of you would love the lifestyle of financial. I know you do. I know you don't want to leave your hands in the or leave your life in the hands of other people. So every morning at 9 o'clock, join us on that personal development call. Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays is your webinars. On Wednesday, we have the call on the chicken list, smiling and dialing. And on Saturday, you got me here every morning at 11 o'clock. So you're getting a lot of my time. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, your leaders, thank God for all of the diamonds, leaders, nationals, internationals, and let's make sure we take advantage. For these next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're going to do a special webinar as the promotion will be ended. So we want to get as many people on those webinars, push that $79.99. Let's get these people to take advantage of that. All right. So with that being said, guys, God bless. Take care. Take charge and take control over your life. Be committed to that.